Good afternoon, people. I've got my pineapple hat on. What a wally, eh? What a wally. Trying to make that. Okay. That's good. Anyway, this is part 2 of the supermarket sweep. I hope you've watched part 1, which was surprising winner. I won't spoil it.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, this one's the decent one of the 2 parts.
Yeah, this is a bit of an upgrade. These beers are what I would class as slightly better.
Yeah, I think it's 5. Yeah. Obviously, you've got Peroni, the Italian Stallion, as I used to call it, at 5%. Yeah. Paulaner, 4.9, an old favourite of mine, and this I'm sure is 5 as well, or 4.9, 4.8.
Okay.
I haven't dropped that. I can't remember. Pilsner, and a Hells, but this was the way to do it because the other ones was Moretti, Madri, and Stella. They were like the weakest links. These were the better ones, so we're just going to test them. And basically, in Tesco's, although only this one's a 660, these are 500s. This is 500 as well, isn't it? Yeah. Well, the other 3 were 660s, but 3 for £6, it's not bad, is it? So
that's reasonable.
I'll let you do it.
Okay.
She likes feeling important and that, so I like to keep that memento going. And Michelle did sort out all 3 beers yesterday. Sort of person she is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because she cares, you see.
Okay. So
Always nice.
What I'm going to do is line them up in order.
Yeah, I'll put that there like that. So there you go. There's your Peroni. The Paulaner, I must say, was a complete favourite of mine. We used to get them in a 5-litre kegs. When we actually used to buy Paulaner, was actually, you couldn't actually really get it.
You couldn't, no.
In England very easily. So we used to import it from Germany. Obviously, we haven't bothered with the branded glasses, although we have got all of them, haven't we?
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, it's not worth it, you know. Got a thin Warsteiner one. Yeah, I'll put that there just so you know. Ooh.
It's just with me being so short, if I haven't behind the glasses, I can barely see what's going on.
Look, there's your order.
Okay, looks wise, they're looking very similar. They are looking very similar in colour. The bubbles, a little bit more head retention on the last one.
Yeah, remember we haven't poured it all in. You could have poured.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't all fit anyway, especially the wall size not fitting in that glass.
No.
I know, as I said in the last review, Simon's done these and challenged us to do some of these, but Simon, Real Craft, they've kind of done like, at one stage, about 10 of them. That's what he done with everything after. One doesn't want to think, do they?
That would take a bit of getting through, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's have a smell.
And Michelle obviously hates the waste of beer as well.
Yeah, I hate wastage.
She does not waste beer.
Okay.
Not very often anyway. There's very few. There's been a few, I must admit.
On occasion, they're just like so bad. I can't get through them, but it's very rare.
They're all basically 3 macro. No, isn't they? But it's just still beer, isn't it?
It has got a little bit of zest on that.
And malt. This is your Helly's, your more sweeter one in effect.
Yeah, and that's actually coming across in the smell.
Yeah,
I've got a slightly sweeter,
Paulaner fan, wasn't I, for ages.
Kind of smell coming across on that one.
Got all the glasses, and then I don't know, for whatever reason, it just didn't really like it so much, did I? But I've gone off Helly's a bit, haven't I?
You have, yeah, in recent times.
The Warsteiner, another one, which was one of my favourites.
That smells good.
And then they call it German's Carlin, you're like, that and Krombacher, and you're thinking, no.
Aroma-wise, yeah, this one is heading up the lineup for me, smell-wise.
Yeah. So,
okay.
In the go on the Peroni, it's like pills, sweet pills, isn't it? Maybe probably not the right way to do it. It doesn't matter, does it? It's only a bit of fun, you know. I say, and I do thank Archie for the super chat.
Yeah.
And we was going to do this blind testing, but couldn't work out again how to do it.
Yeah. It's basically seeing how they compare to each other and what sort of value you're getting there.
Peroni, another one. I was a huge fan of that.
I remember back in the day.
You know, 15, 20 years ago. Now, no.
God, that Paulaner does taste sweet. And Peroni's got slightly a dry finish to the end of it. And that's,
but it is smooth.
it is very smooth.
Paulaner's doing its job.
It's,
and sometimes you have to think, well, yeah, personally for me, I'd say it's a little bit sweet, but as a Helly's, whatever you want to call it, it's doing what it says.
okay.
Now, Warsteiner, as we know, we used to see that on draft, and you're like, yeah, that is like a special delivery beer. It's been a while since I've had one of these.
That's almost got a kind of bready maltiness to it. Slightly drier on the finish as well.
Yesterday's one, and there was a surprise winner.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, do watch that, because it's probably more interesting than this one, if I'm honest.
Yeah, because that was quite shocking.
Yeah.
It even shocked me, tasting them all side by side, and what we actually determined through tasting them all side by side was I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. With these, they're all substandard, in my opinion. I've had these countless times before. As I say, really used to enjoy Paulaner, but I wouldn't. There's no standout.
There isn't. I think this is a little bit better than the other two.
I mean, Peroni, we've even got Peroni things up, so what we did,
Yeah,
it's up there. You know, even when we started the bar, which wasn't that long ago, but I don't know, did it drop?
It's quite zesty, actually, compared to the other two. It's got a slight zing to it, a slight zestiness.
Yeah,
and
but it's not got a...
Feels really light bodied.
Yeah.
I think that nice and cold, reasonably refreshing.
But it don't have much of a bite. The Pilsner bite at the end.
It doesn't.
It's not sweet, but it don't have a Pilsner bite. And this one, you can feel that this has got depth to it. But for me personally, it's way too sweet. But that's doing what it says.
Yeah.
You know,
These two do come across as better quality than that.
Ooh.
They've got a little bit more body to them. They're all, none of them are very complex in flavour, but there just seems to be a little bit more going on there. This seems very, very light.
That's definitely more of a Pils than that.
Yeah.
You're getting that bite. You know you've got a Pilsner there, don't you? For the Peroni, and I know a lot of people absolutely love it.
Really nice and cold. Yeah, I can see why, because that's
it
so
can flow
light
down,
and easy drinking.
But then taking a Paulaner, and they're pretty much a match of 4, 9 and 5, because it's 5, 4, 9, 4, 8, isn't it? Yet the 4, 8 one, I can pretty much agree with Michelle. It's like it's got more going on than the
body on it. Yeah.
other two. There's only 0.1s, and you know with the 0.5s you get,
Yeah.
that could be higher strength than that. You're never going to know, are you?
You know.
That's the truth of it, isn't it? Which has come out quite recently into more things due with what's going on. But with the way they've dropped in things like Kronenberg, and we've just done another video. Actually, we didn't. Michelle and Sean
Me and Sean did Kronenberg.
I sat it out because I've not been feeling too good. And the way they've dropped the Kronenberg, like the Stella, to 4.6. Well, with these, at least you're getting something.
You can tell these are a better selection of beers than the last lot, definitely. We suspected that, and that's why we put these three together. And yes, I would agree that they are. And like you say, putting them all together, there isn't a standout winner where you go, well, that one is miles better.
No, but I'd choose the Warsteiner.
I would. I
have to go in again and think.
in a personal opinion, this for me is something I would prefer to drink over the other two.
Yeah, I've got to agree. I would as well. This, I say, it's doing its job.
But if that's what you want, if you want that Helly's style of beer, that slightly sweeter malt, the smoothness that you get from that, you can't take anything away from this, because it is doing what it says on the bottle.
I get that. It really is. I say, if I was choosing one, 3, I'd choose the Warsteiner.
Yeah, for me, this will go 1, 2, 3. The really light body on this, He isn't unpleasant.
But it ain't got a lot going on.
But it ain't
has
got a lot going on at all.
You can
could quite happily sink a few of those because there's nothing really much to it, bar a little bit of zestiness.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on. Full stop, is there? It doesn't have the bite much, does it?
No. Very.
There's a little.
It's kind of bulk standard, isn't it?
Yeah, there's an odd bite there, but yeah, I'd probably go along the shelf. 1, 2, 3 in that order, back to front. But again, for what you're paying for beers today and the way they're hacking at everything, if you like this sort of stuff, this isn't bad value, is it?
I doubt very much they've changed the
no,
ABV on that because it's German, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's I can't see that happening.
Peroni back in the day might have been 5.2, but I might be wrong. But they'll be what they've always been.
They won't muck around with it because of the purity law. They've still got the stamp there.
Yeah,
I don't think that they can actually do it because of that purity law.
Where's it
I
brewed?
don't know. No, it's got the stamp of the German purity law on the side.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So
It's brewed. Oh no, imported. I mean, it's Carlsberg that are importing that, so that's part of the Kronenberg team. Be careful.
But they've got that purity law stamp on the side of it.
Yeah, because they're keeping to what it's meant to be. So it's obviously.
I don't know.
I don't trust.
I'm gonna have to look into that one a little bit. Yeah,
I don't
trust any of them at the moment. Nothing would surprise me.
The day Blanc goes under 5%, and I'll probably have moved by then, so it won't be so easy for me to jump across to France. Will be the day I'm like, wow. Okay, that's the show's done, and the perfect draft's going to be too high and everything, and it won't be good. But yeah, that's it. I'll go along with Michelle.
Yeah.
What can we say? Another one done. Bonjour.